Hello, my name is Anil Rachakonda. I'm from CoPace, a corporate startup program at Continental Automotive. At Conti, my department I'm from, we focus on bringing onboarding disruptive innovation from startups and creating new product portfolio in partnership with startups, for which we incubate some new topics in our group. We partner with startups and we work with our finance and M&A team to invest in startups. And I'm responsible for the strategy and analysis for this topic worldwide. So definitely autonomous is a big topic. In the autonomous world, you might have heard this phrase called cases. I have a different phrase for that, I call it phases. F is flying. C for me is core technologies that enable Continental manufacturing industry 4.0. A is definitely autonomous. In autonomous, it's just not about L4, L5, but I'm very much interested in the L2, L2 plus, and the mid to near term technologies that will come to market. And E for me is, of course, electrification, but also experiences. I believe there's a lot of improvement that can be done and that can be brought to the automotive technology. And S for me is services and enabling the service ecosystem. What are the technologies that can improve the operational efficiency of mobility services? Those are the topics that interest me a lot. So for the whole R&D investment past was being done organically in-house. What we've noticed is actually the external innovation, startups have been developing innovation at a much faster pace. And that's what we also want to aim at. We want to onboard the innovation from outside. Instead of developing it completely in-house, let's look at it outside, for which we have developed focus areas or ecosystems around all the startup capitals of the world, differently Valley, Boston, Israel, China, Indonesia, and other places. And I think definitely there's a lot of smart technology out there, and the challenge for a lot of the startups, onboarding the startups, is for them, especially working with big corporations like us, it's tough to maneuver around. And those are the elements that we want to eliminate and bring those technologies faster to the market through the right partnerships. And I would say for the startups, try to find people like me in the different organizations that you want to go and partner with, and that will be your best bet for success. AV UX, it's an adjective, and there are different levels of AV. Definitely the L4, L5, it's considered to be eliminate a lot of accidents and make it safer. That's one aspect, but I think sometimes we underestimate the impact of the value that a L2 or L2 plus vehicles can bring. I think in the near term, next 3 to 5 years, we will see a plethora of those technologies on the road. And they can also help with a lot in reducing accidents. For example, in a parking, a lot of things and dents happen in parking lots, and then all those minor crashes, and that can be eliminated, but also it has an impact for the sustainability, longevity, or usage of materials. So I am pretty excited about that aspect, and also definitely manufacturing, improving the manufacturing operations, and that's the second aspect actually, increasing the life of the materials. Rubber is a big focus area for us, and continuing to raise the sustainability of the rubber is also a major topic. So several innovations inside our onboarding several of these innovations to the autonomous world. Definitely, I think there's a step-by-step approach. I think it's not like one particular element there. As ADAS becomes more prevalent, consumers will get slowly accustomed to using the autopilot and other such features, including chauffeur and other elements that come to the market. that's one approach. In addition to that, definitely like a lot of the government has a big role in making people understand that bringing the right metrics so that the whole industry works off a similar way of informing what's happening with their development technologies. I think here definitely both incremental technologies and the role of companies and government will get us to make people more comfortable with this newer technology. Definitely for me, the whole L1 and 2 plus area, I think startups have not focused a lot in the last couple of years. A lot of focus has been more in the L4 aspect. I think I feel like a lot more can be done. Different, that's exactly for me. In addition, right, one topic that interests me actually, when you think about the whole ADAS or AI, right, it's all about data. Data has a huge play here, and my estimate is that actually by end of the decade, the whole data storage and data management need for autonomous ADAS will create a market of over $30 billion. I think the big internet giants have started focusing on it, and I'm sure we are also starting to see more startups. I think that will be the next couple of years, and I'm sure we'll see a lot more innovation coming from startups in this space.